Okay guys, so this person just sent me a friend request and I'm going to add one of my fidgets and I'm going to see what she adds for them. So I'm going to add my homemade Simple Dimple in my Poppet. Let's see what she adds. So guys, she added a squishy hamburger and a Poppet. I'm going to tell her to add. Let's see what she adds. So she added a squishy owl and a homemade monkey noodle and a fluffy unicorn. I'm gonna accept. Okay guys, so I accepted as you can see. Now let's see how she accepts. Oh my gosh, she accepted, yay! Okay, I'm gonna try out the Poppet first. I mean, I don't really care if it's broken, but it's still super good. Both of the sides are really good. It's really good. Now I'm gonna try this. Okay. Ooh. It's really stretchy and I really like the feeling. So this is really good. Now I'm gonna try this squishy. Ooh, this is really soft. I really like this. It looks like she painted it, but she painted it really good. Super cool. Now I'm gonna play with this. Oh, this is so soft. And it has a keychain so I can stick it onto my backpack. And look at that little face. And I just noticed that it has little feet. It's so soft and squishy. I rate this 10 out of 10. Last but not least, the hamburger squishy. Let's squish it. Whoa. Okay, you guys need to see this. It rises slowly and I love it. I rate this 10 out of 10. I love it. Hi guys, so today I will be real fidget trading with my sister. So these are my fidgets. And these are my sister's fidgets. What will you offer for this homemade, really heavy, super duper cool, legendary stress ball? Besides it's legendary, so you might want to add something super good.
I will add this.
Can you please add?
Let's see. This, no. Maybe this.
Can I test them?
Sure.
You know what? Accept. Here.
Oh, this is actually pretty heavy.
Look what I got. It's kind of cool. I like it.
Ooh. What's in here?
It's a secret. I'll tell you at the end of this video.
Okay, will you add for this amazing unicorn plushie?
What about a homemade marble mash?
Ooh, I love marble mashes. But can you add one more thing?
What about this homemade tangled?
Ooh, that's a great trade. I accept.
Yay! Guys, look, I got this super duper cool unicorn plushie. Super duper pretty and soft. Okay. What will you add for my homemade Simple Dimple?
I will add my homemade monkey noodle.
I do really love this, but decline. I don't really like that trade.
What will you add for this amazing? I forgot what it's called, but whatever.
What if I add this super duper cool tangled?
You're gonna give me that back? Of course. Add one more thing.
What about this super duper cool broken squishy? But it's still legendary because this part is super duper soft.
Ooh, except.
I don't really like this.
I have the other kind of the broken squishy.
What do I have? What will you add for this homemade unicorn stress ball that's purple?
Ooh, that is cool.
It has crumbled up paper in it.
Maybe this. Ooh.
Don't.
Maybe this amazing monkey noodle.
Add.
An amazing Mom Day squishy.
If you add that, I'll accept.
But this is my favorite. Ugh, I decline. What will you add for this very legendary pop it? You got it. Good stuff.
What about this legendary, I don't know what it's called, but this legendary wiggly tongue.
You are very under.
Okay, what about this, this giant homemade simple dimple?
Let's see. If you add a puppet, I'll accept.
My homemade puppet.
Sure, I accept. Next one, you better give me a puppet.
This is a puppet. Just this. Whoa, both of the sides are really good. Super good.
Oh, this.
I'm really looking to trade some fidgets. And look at her. She's super rich. I wonder if I can try to scam her to make her overpay for one of my fidgets. Because I really love these two. But maybe I'll try to make her overpay and say that this is legendary and it's never coming back. Hey.
Hi, what do you want, noob?
Don't call me a noob. Anyways, do you want to trade? This is super legendary and it's never coming back and it's glow in the dark.
Oh, yes, but I have this and this that's glow in the dark.
Well, this is neon and also nobody has it except for me. Besides, it just came out and they can't make any more left. There's no more left because it just came out and there's no more.
OMG. You know what? I will be more famous with the fidgets. Maybe if I grab it and I'll say I had the first one, I would be more rich of fidgets. I will accept the trade. Let's go.
Well, what will you add for this?
Of course, I would add all of my stress balls.
If you had this, accept. Because I actually searched up on the internet and it said that this thing right here was super duper common. that?
All my stress balls and this. And all my stress balls.
Oh my gosh. Except.
Thanks.
Sucker.
Not this. I didn't ask for that. I asked for all that.
Sucker. She actually fell for it. But now, look at all my fidgets. I'm going to try to test them out. Anyways, come back for part 2. Part 2 from fidget trading. So, as you guys can see, I was going to test out all my fidgets I just scammed from. And I'm going to set them up. So, only the ones that I got. So, I'm going to put them to the side, the ones that I got. And I'm going to test them to see which one I like.
Trini is known.
Okay, first, I'm going to test out this. I'm not sure what it has inside, but I rate it 9 out of 10. I like it. Next, I'm going to be trying this one. Okay, let's see. On the bottom, there's like stuff, but on the top, there's like nothing, and there's just like foam or something in it. But I rate it 8 out of 10. It's not really what I like. Okay, now time for this like homemade monkey noodle. This is really good, but I rate it as 6 out of 10. Besides, it's really hard to stretch. Okay, next is this one. Whoa. The sound is amazing. 10 out of 10. Of course. Not this thing. I really don't like this thing, but it's super cool, so I rate it 4 out of 10. Time for this one. Ooh, this one is super heavy. 10 out of 10, of course. I think there's money inside. I'm not sure. I don't really like this one. 2 out of 10. This one, 1 out of 10. I rate this 5 out of 10. Ooh, 10 out of 10, of course. It's like the first one. Come back for part 3. Part 3 from testing out my new favorites. The next one I'm going to be testing out is this one. Whoa, this is probably my favorite. Instead of 10 out of 10, I rate this 100 out of 100. I love this. Next up is this one. I don't really like the feeling of this. I don't even know what it has inside of it. I mean, I like the color, but I don't like the feeling. I rate this 4 out of 10. Next up, this one. 2 out of 10. I mean, it's kind of like a maraca, and it's super cool to play with, so I rate it 6 out of 10. Next up, this one. Whoa! 100 out of 100, of course. Next up, this one. It's not really that squishy, and I don't really like it. I rate this 5 out of 10. Next up, this one. I don't know what's inside of it. I don't really like it. I rate it 4 out of 10. Last but not least, this one. Wow, this is really good. I rate this 10 out of 10. Hi guys, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to follow, like, comment, and share. Also, leave link in my bio. Anyways, bye guys. Also, and giving away some of my old fidgets. So if you want one, all you gotta do is comment on one of my fidget videos and subscribe, and then I will eventually send it to you. Bye!